versus Allegiance, both of them in their last match of league play. Ghost trying to set a record for the longest league play possible. If they were to go to Game 5, they would literally, it would not be possible to have played more games in a league play season thing than they have. So we'll see if they can do it here. But yeah, them and Allegiance both trying to stay alive.
I don't necessarily think they're trying to, but I mean, you might as well at this point, right? Like, you have a chance to make history. Do it.
Yeah. Do you think if they get if they're just dominating Allegiance and they beat him in Game 1 and they beat him in Game 2 and Game 3, they'll be like, you know what, let's throw Game 3 just so we can have the record.
Like, let's guarantee a spot.
Yes. I think I agree.
Into Season 7. That's probably the better idea. Just a hunch.
Winning in for Ghost. If they win this one, they will be our 6th place team, and Allegiance and Rogue are out of it and having to play in the promotion relegation tournament. Allegiance, they stay alive. They get the win. It all comes down to Rogue versus EG later, and Ghost is out. So we'll see here. So we've got Allegiance in the orange, Ghost in the blue. In the best of 5. A very split desk all over the place. Ghost moving up. Memory with a nice dribble past 1. Now past 2. The pass across, and Lethamir sinks it home. A great team play for getting started here for Ghost.
Super important. They need him to be that predator. But a lot of it because of this man normally on defense, setting up with a beautiful pass all the way weaving through. Sets it on a tee, on a platter for Ghost. Putting him up only 27 seconds in. Matter if they can maintain that. Gibbs harped on it. Doesn't want to be stuck with that build. Going to Game 5 is not pretty. See if they can close it out here early.
Zane, Jackie, and Memory both rocking Batmobile, while Lethamir is on Octane. Generally, if I'm remembering correctly, it was Ty going to drop this in? No, Lethamir gets it away. If I'm remembering correctly, Lethamir is usually the long car player, with Memory and Zane usually on Octane, so...
You would be correct.
A bit of a change here. Seabass trying to clear it out. Zane sends a shot. Ty gets the clear. Memory now back to the corner. Ty setting up Illusion, looking for the shot. He finds it. No, blocked by Zane. He'll stay 1 goal up. Lethamir bumping Illusion. Nobody else from Ghost moving up at all. A lot of space given, and now Memory trying to pick this one up, see if he can get the mind game on Ty. Not going to happen, and Lethamir moves in, gets it past 1. Now moving down the field here. Can he set up Zane? Sends it towards the goal, and it goes straight in. Lethamir scores by himself. A 2-goal lead for Ghost.
Doesn't need to set up Zane, does it himself. You saw Memory, though, in the midfield. No boost whatsoever. He's just waiting for that challenge to come out. So his thought process is here. I've got 2 players behind me. I need to win this challenge and set up my teammates. How do I do it? And he just lets them challenge first. It pinches out, and then it works out. Lethamir, you thought could have went for a pass, but no, he does it himself. So far, Ghost, all the wheels are turning.
Illusion by himself. Couldn't get it through Zane. Though he did go through Zane. Now Lethamir out of his own corner, past 2. Seabass will loft it back into the blue box, and Lethamir moves in. He and Memory both moving up, making the read difficult for Illusion, but he still ends up with ball control now with ceiling shot potential there. He used it very early on, got it onto the backboard. Here comes Seabass. Shot is a bit high. Tie end. Can he get the shot? No. Memory sends it away. Zane Jackie now out of his own corner, underneath Illusion, over the top of Ty. And it's just Seabass in the back here, but he's got uncontested contact, sends it onto the target, and Lethamir and Memory double commit that one back out to Zane. So Lethamir onto the backboard. Illusion past 1. This Memory falls back quickly. Past another. Lethamir trying to just drop this down. Ty puts it in the middle. Here comes Illusion. No, blocked by Lethamir. Zane Jackie gets the demolition onto Seabass now. Lethamir did in Memory all the way down the field. Can they put it in? They will. Lethamir gets his 3rd one. He got the last defender demolished and then just moved up in the cherry pick and able to pick off Memory's pass.
Just no follow-up pressure from Allegiance. As soon as they play that ball into the corner, it just falls into the lap of this team on Ghost. Makes it real easy. He's got him wide open after that demo. It opens it up. And then just probably the cleanest pass from Zane Jackie. Just puts it right to him, puts it into the back of the net.
Ghost thoroughly in control of game number 1. Can they keep it up? So Lethamir off the ceiling. Past Ty. Seabass has a read. Back to midfield. It'll be Memory. A lot of space. Onto the backboard, Aleutian doesn't make good contact. Lethamyr here maybe passing across to Zane. The defenders still not really making the best of contact, but they will get it away. Now Memory over to Lethamyr. Can he get it? Oh, that gets the pass off. Zanejackie tries to move up, but he wasn't ready. So he couldn't believe, he wasn't willing to put his faith in Lethamyr making that pass.
Something they need to be careful of. Even though Ghost is up right now, Zane is looking kind of clumsy.
Drops down, sends a shot on. Aleutian gets the block. Memory back in the corner. Gets a pass tie, but Aleutian now up. Zane with a win, back into tie again. Lethamyr now. Another one. Seabass will get it away. Zanejackie's there. A lot of neutral repositional contact here. No one really making meaningful contact just yet. Seabass sends it into the corner again, killing the play. So Memory tries to loft it. Seabass again. Other corner this time. And Aleutian here to try and get it past Zane. A lot of speed killed by Zane's interference, and Lethamyr's got it neutral once more. A shot towards the target, easily defended by Memory. With 1 minute remaining, a shot from Aleutian blocked. And Zanejackie here out of his own corner of the ball. Very slow-paced game here, as the ball's not had much speed on it at all. And everybody just trying to hold on to ball control, but not doing much with it when they've got it.
Yeah, a lot of it is just really, really basic. In most circumstances, you even see where these guys are willing to cut rotation because they know they're going to be the first to the ball. As long as they communicate that, it's fine, but even that stuff isn't happening, especially from a player like Lethamyr. I like that he's more controlled, and I guess more dictated in his play, as the overlapping has been an issue. There it is.
Get the goal on it. Great start here. Seabass and Aleutian were able to connect it down the field, and then Lethamyr had to play it to his own corner. It was Seabass that got the win, and Ty setting up Aleutian. Great use of the backboard here to remove the defense. Not sure where the rotation was that should have come in behind Lethamyr, but with 21 seconds left, still Ghost game, but Aleutian finally on the board.
Yeah, just clean touches all around, everybody getting involved. Both these teams, I think, super important that every player is a part of the victory. Otherwise, it just doesn't normally happen.
The defense from Ghost collapsing here a bit. Ty Tyler will miss. It won't really matter as there's 4 seconds left in a 2-goal game. We'll see Ghost run the clock all the way down and get the win in game number 1. A good start to securing their spot in the playoffs.
Good start, but needs to be better. These guys a little bit slow to the ball, and it's beneficial that Lethamyr, the one with the hat trick at the top of the scoreboard, is hitting accurately, shooting at 75%. So good start to him, but the big thing for me, Memory is the one that assisted every single one. Zanejackie had a lot of problems. He just felt out of place. There's a couple times where he could have went for challenges, and they look the best when he is lack of hesitation. He just sees the ball, he's like, all right, I know what I need to do, and just goes for it. Because even if he doesn't get that touch, at least he's in the rotation. He's making himself a part of the play and allows his teammates to kind of figure out where to go from there.
I want to see the teams be more intentional with their contact. Right now, they're mostly playing defensively. Even when they're in the midfield, they're just going to try and remove control from their opponents instead of trying to gain it for their team and trying to use it. We're seeing a lot of corner play. Both teams just playing the ball to any corner, anything that's not the goal. Just don't want the ball in front of their goal, playing scared. It'd be nice to see them get a little bit more aggressive and be a little bit more intentional.
Yeah, difficult though. There's a lot on the line for both these players. Obviously, Ghost is trying to get that win so they can move on to the playoffs and give themselves another chance for the rest of the season. But sometimes you play defensive that way because you just don't want to be the one to make mistakes, and that's something that, for the most part, Ghost didn't do. Not too many major mistakes. Obviously, the challenges weren't as clean, the rotations weren't as clean, and the defense did start to kind of falter, but you can't do that. You have to bring your A game every single time, and by playing this passive turtle style, it's not going to get those wins.
Game 2, we'll move on to Neo Tokyo. Kickoff here, going in Ghost's favor. Lethamyr couldn't quite find the shot he had available in front of him. It was difficult to get around the ball. Now Lethamyr. So again, a lot of space given here by Allegiance. A lot of space given also by Ghost. Nobody challenging the ball here after kickoff. Memory, a miss on the wall. Zane moves in to try and bail him out, and they'll get that one back to midfield. Now moving up behind the ball himself. Goes for the fake on Seabass. Seabass's small touch will be picked up by Aleutian. Memory just hanging, waiting to see the results of this, knowing that nobody's got really heavy speed. He gets a nice bump onto Ty, and Lethamyr gets a pass across, but Zane too far back. Would have been a tight 3-player formation. That would have left them very exposed on the defense. Now Lethamyr out to Zane, the shot straight down, and Ty gets the block. A great shot from Zane.
Good turnaround and great pass. Zane was sitting up at the midfield, wanted to rotate back, but as soon as he saw Lethamyr, the vision from him, Immediately rotates, puts himself in a better position for that shot. The pressure immediately responded. As they transition back down to the other field again, Ghost with an opportunity.
Zane across the pitch. And demolition. Lethamyr with another shot. Seabass getting pressured. But still makes the save. Now Memory onto the backboard once more. Seabass out to midfield. Here comes Lethamyr. Although on the backboard, following his own touch, seeing if he can get the tap in. Can't get through Seabass. Defense holds on. And Zane following back. Baits in one, but Aleutian picks it up. Couldn't get it through Lethamyr though. Now having to fall back now. Ty sends it into his own corner. It's like the moment the play falls apart, both teams just opt to kill it and rotate back. Seabass here. Couldn't win it with Lethamyr. Aleutian now into the corner as Ty sits in the midfield. Memory and Lethamyr both on the wall. Zane Jackie sits in net, waiting for the shot from Seabass that goes wide. 2:58 on the clock. It's still a scoreless game here in game 2. Lethamyr and Aleutian and Ty all in that corner. Memory gets this pop. Zane will be able to get the clear. Seabass came in to try and sink that nail into the coffin. But nothing to show for it just yet. Nobody finding the back of the net at all.
2 important touches back-to-back for Ghost. First one from
Memory. They get it off. Memory sends it in, and Ghost has the lead.
Able to hold off on defense. The first ability, Memory clears it out, cuts push back in, and then Lethamyr finally brings it downfield. Those extra couple seconds allow them to kind of maintain composure. And then all it takes is transition down to the other side, a shot across. And now it goes back on top. 232. This could be number 2. No, Seabass. What a save.
Seabass gets it away. Now here comes Memory trying to drop it. Couldn't get it any contact on it. Now Ty and Aleutian, the counterattack back down the field, and Lethamyr will be able to block that one. Now Seabass up. Doesn't get any sort of shot. So Memory will get it past Aleutian. It's just Ty in the back here. Comes flying in. So Memory wasn't able to hold on to ball control. Zane and Lethamyr on the backboard again. This time, everybody backs off. Lethamyr picks up boost past 1 now. See if he can get it past 2 here with Aleutian by himself. Past 2, and it'll be Ty. Couldn't really make a solid block, and his teammates are going to have to bail him out. It's Aleutian that gets it away. Memory. Now back in the mid. Zane will send it over to the side. Now Ty not able to make contact there in the corner. So Lethamyr pops this one high. Memory, I think maybe wanted to pick it up from Lethamyr, but instead was tightly positioned. Zane will get the save, but he also clears Memory away. Does this one go in? No, it's still wide from Ty. And even when the defense is making mistakes, nobody's really scoring right now. Seabass again, the defense just not there for Ghost, and Seabass couldn't put it on target.
Been very sloppy so far away, but they're lucky that Allegiance is the one that's fighting against them. Unless it's a team pass play, just nothing coming to fruition for the offense of Allegiance. Need to find a way to bring this pressure. Their aggressive play style is when they looked best.
Aleutian and Tyler both up for that one. Memory now onto the backboard. Ty sends it over to the side. Nobody's there. He gets it all by himself, but then still puts a lot of power onto it and loses control. The punt comes through, and with 55 seconds left, Ghost happy just to continuously play the ball behind the back line of Allegiance and force them to rotate back. Zane past 1. Seabass puts it back into the corner. Now he's got to deal with Memory. Gets it past him as well, and now past Lethamyr. Ty will send it in. The tight positioning there, a bit too tight from Ghost, and Allegiance ties the game.
You're looking at Lethamyr back on defense here. As soon as that challenge comes across, he's trying to cheat in. The initial touch was good. It killed the momentum, but as soon as he plays it across, the individual effort from Ty to move across and play it past ties it back up. Just goes to show you cannot turtle on defense. One goal is not enough.
Now Ty looking for the back pass to Seabass. Won by Zane Jackie, though. So he gets into the corner. Aleutian, nobody challenging him, really. Memory thinks about it, then backs off. Aleutian now moving up. Lethamyr gets it past 1. Now looking to get the goal. Tyler sends it into the corner. Seabass is right behind him. Zane Jackie will put it up high, and now Seabass looking to be the aggressor here. As Aleutian will pick it up. Tyler working this down the final 10 seconds. Lethamyr and Memory were both airborne. They send it to the corner. Ty gets demolished in enemy territory, which means he's going to tighten up the back line of Allegiance. It looks like overtime here in game 2. No, Ty sends it onto the backboard, and Memory sends it to the corner. It should touch, and it will. Game 2 overtime.
Game 2 overtime, and a big one at that. Allows Allegiance to even up the series. As for Ghost, it could put them at match point. They've been in that situation plenty of times. They need to find a way to close it out.
Here comes Memory. Ty gets it past him onto the wall, looking for the pass out to Seabass. Shot towards the goal is wide, and Lethemir up on the wall will send it back to midfield. Aleutian, the pass across. Seabass, pass back in. Zane up to midfield now. Ball goes over in front of the net. Seabass is there. Lethemir and Memory falling back, working together, communicating on this one, and now down towards the net. Oh, nice win for Memory. Gets it past Aleutian, and Seabass lofts this one out in front. Lethemir's already airborne. Gets it past one. Aleutian and Tyler both up, and they get it past. It's just Memory in the back. He sends it to the corner. And the pressure's starting to build here for Allegiance. Lethemir off the wall. Doesn't make contact. Seabass can't make the shot. The defense going for creative, unconventional formations. None of it's been good for Ghost. Aleutian not making solid contact. Tyler plays it onto his own backboard. Nearly gets dunked by Lethemir, but he gets it over to the side. Zane a miss. Seabass will pick this one up. Lethemir just trying to harass him as Seabass will get the pass inwards. Memory gets it past Aleutian, blocking the shot. 1:15 on the clock here in overtime. Continuing to count up. Looking for that golden goal.
Right idea for Memory. Just trying to play that around the challenging defender. These guys getting so good at reading each other.
Oh, the demolition onto Aleutian, opening up some space. Zane Jackie sends the shot towards the goal. Memory's there with the redirect. Ghost finds the play. They use the opening, and they've got 2 games in the bag.
The initial shot, not enough. And a teammate flying across to put it in. Tyler can't do anything in that scenario. And now Ghost, 1 game away. They've been in this position plenty of times, but it always seems to go to 5. These guys need to close it out here and secure a spot in the playoffs. Can they do it, Wave?
Right now, they're looking very good. Things have been tight. Their opportunistic offense, which has been instrumental all season, shows up again. They find a demolition, they find an opening, and they take advantage of it. It was a great shot from Memory there. He scores both the goals this time. And Zane Jackie getting involved in the offense this time, got 1 of the assists. And 5 saves Memory had to put up, doing a lot of work carrying his team here in game 2.
Yeah, it's still a very even game. The scoreline shows it. So does the shots. Exactly the same on the shots. But these guys, they need to find a way, like this kind of passive play style. It has been very sloppy on defense. And the difficulty kind of that creates is that any moment one of those could go in. Like, it could be a crazy pinch, could go into like an odd situation where one of these teams has the ability to just put that away. So for these guys, they need to clean up on defense, specifically Ghost. As for Allegiance, like, the offense is there, like, they're applying the pressure, but where's the follow-up? Where's the goal or the shot even that's going to come with it?
I think right now Allegiance has been playing scrappy. They've been going for anything, like, all right, what's the best thing I can personally do in this situation? And if they kind of defaulted back to a more vanilla just style of rotation, they'd probably be able to punish these weird defensive situations Ghost keeps finding themselves in. So they could possibly tighten things up and make some adjustments and send us all the way to game 5 again. But right now, Ghost, they want to do it in 3. They want to finish it off. They've gotten the first 2 in the bag. Can they get the sweep? Can they do it here on Manfield and put themselves into the playoffs? You know, Rogue's watching from the sidelines. They are rooting for the reverse sweep from Allegiance.
Definitely an uphill battle. Unfortunately, it's the one that achieves is Lion on. With 2 corpses, unfortunately for him.
Now Carpet's going to join him. His Memory moves up. Past 1, Zane Jackie airborne, now into the corner. Coming back down into the box. Lethemir's all the way in the back. Moving up, looking for a challenge here. Gets it off of Ty. Memory moves in, but a good touch from Ty to kill it and give it back to Aleutian, but they just don't move in on the ball. Zane Jackie will be able to move back in. Gets the ball back to the corner once more. Pitch from Seabass all the way down the field. It'll be Memory who picks this one up and looks to connect with Lethemir in his own corner, which gives the ball right back to Aleutian. The choice to pass there. It baits in some offensive players here from Allegiance. They're still not able to get it down the field very quickly here. The ball stays at midfield now, back in to the blue. Aleutian and Tyler trying to connect here on the offense. No contact made. Memory with all the time in the world to get it off his backboard.
Zane had a good option to bring that downfield, but credit to Seabass. Followed him up the wall, bumped him off, and it just completely killed the play on offense. Fortunate for them, all it's been taken, a couple clears downfield, nothing being challenged at the midfield.
Memory's touching the corner, takes both defenders with it. Now all 3 players tight there as Aleutian get demolished by Memory. Lethemir back into the middle, Seabass wins the challenge. Him versus Memory here, and the win goes in Ghost's favor. Is it all the way in? No, it'll bounce off the post, and Tyler pops it nice and high to block any rebound. So Lethemir past 1. Ty now looking to connect with Seabass, blocked by Zane. It'll be Aleutian now back for Ty. The pass is just being intercepted over and over again. Can Memory finish this one off? He sure can. Gets the tap off the interception onto the backboard and the lead for Ghost.
Just a good play. Memory's in the right position. He catches Ty being cheated up way too far. All he's got to do is make a good touch on it downfield and does exactly that. Fortunately, again, Allegiance just not in the right position. 2 players up a little bit too far. Nobody in defense to swing around and help out. Ghost again up by 1. Pretty much all it took last game until Allegiance was able to sneak one in.
All the way back down and overtime.
What a bump from Zane!
Zane Jackie opening up the shooting lane, and Lethamyr sends it home. A 2-goal lead for Ghost.
You can see it in Lethamyr's play too. I didn't see it off of camera, but that little extra pop, you can kind of see the thought process happen. He's like, all right, Zane's coming across. I need to delay this just a little bit. Pops it up, waits for the shot. The bump comes across, and he plays it far post. Beautiful play from Ghost.
All he has to do in that moment is shoot it right at where the defender is at. So the defender hits his brakes and then is no longer present as the clear comes through. Aleutian, though, he could possibly find this angle, nearly gets it.
What a save.
Passes came through. Seabass now just gives the ball back to Zane with 2:46 left to go. Zane past 1. Can he get it past Aleutian as well? He does. Look at him dunk him on the wall. Back into the corner. Seabass with not a great touch. It's all up to Aleutian here. So you know he's getting red here. It's Lethamyr. That'll keep the pressure on. Memory now up as well. A lot of pressure being built here by Ghost as they continue to try and ramp up their lead. They want that playoff spot, and they want it now. Lethamyr airborne to drop it. No, doesn't make the contact he needs. Memory past 1. Up on the wall again. This game being absolutely controlled by Ghost at the moment. Seabass tries to get a clear, but it just goes straight to Lethamyr. He's all the way back on the field. Now Tim versus Aleutian sends the shot on target, and Aleutian gets the save. Now back out to Ty. We'll get the transitional clear. Can they finish this one off? They weren't able to get that one. Here comes the follow-up. No, Aleutian doesn't have contact. Seabass tries to get it back to Aleutian here. The shot towards the goal. Memory gets the save this time. Nobody was challenging Aleutian on the point of contact. He had a free shot, but it was defended on the goal line. 1:50 left to go. Ghost still holds on to the 2-goal lead.
Starting to see the pressure from Ghost, though, playing way more aggressive. You can tell, though, how fast and how close this match is. Even the boosts and eyes in the corner are coming down to pretty much 50-50. Saw Zane was able to hitbox kind of on the top, actually, of where the boost is located, but a dribble play from Lethamyr. Can he do it solo? No, a crucial save from Ty. Good challenge from him.
Got it past 2, but Zane will finish it off. The defense wasn't there. All the damage done here by Lethamyr just puts them in a haphazard situation. Seabass couldn't get it, and a 3-goal lead now for Ghost. They are running away with this one.
Stats show that Zane was the one with the solo goal lead in the percentages, but his teammate, Lethamyr, the one we kind of come to expect to do it all, brings it downfield as Zane's going to set up a pass for left.
And everybody getting involved in the scoring here for Ghost. 1 goal apiece in game 3. Ty sends the pass back in. Zane and Lethamyr. The double commit on the retreat there just makes it so difficult for anyone on Allegiance to read it, and the ball goes all the way back down the field. Seabass and Ty trying to work together, but 1v2, Zane will win it. Then Aleutian with a miss. Now Lethamyr in. Can he sink in a 4th goal? Seabass sends it high, but Memory's up already. Can he beat Aleutian? No. Aleutian will be able to get it over to the side. Memory did get the last touch, but still the shot blocked. Now Seabass in with a shot underneath. No, Lethamyr gets the block. Ty will find it off the post. Aleutian off the post again. Heartbreak for Allegiance. They needed it so badly, and it won't happen with 40 seconds left. Ghost looking at the sweep of Allegiance.
You have to put those away. The opportunity is there. It's right in front of you, and you slam it off the crossbar twice. It just goes to show, and I hate to say it, but these guys are not winners. It is coming down again. Gibbs said it at the beginning, but when the opportunities are there, we know it's in them, and they just can't put it away. The pressure too much.
As the clock ticks down, Ghosts can breathe a sigh of relief. Does it go in? It does, but 2 goals in 10 seconds, nigh impossible. Ghost into the league play, into the playoffs. They took their own fate in their hands, and they did it.
Finally avoiding it. 33 games for them this season, it looks like. For Allegiance, man. It's so rough. Like, you see how well they play, the things they do, their pass plays, their shots. But then the accuracy or something, just always this one element that just doesn't seem to click. And it falls apart. It's got to be so frustrating because you really want to root for them.
Lethamyr.
Nice shot.
It's like, oh, man. Didn't you wish you had one more? Here, I'll give you one for free. Too bad. Should have been 3-0. It was 3-0. Ghost, they will tie for the longest season on record. They do not hit the record 34 or 35 games here. Congratulations to Ghost. Welcome to our top 6